come to you live from sunny Southern California. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams here at Staples Center, the house that Jerry built.
Jerry Buss or Jerry West?
One's a logo, but both, Jay, are legends. The opening tip corralled by the Lakers, and we're underway in downtown Los Angeles. Jay, last year the Lakers 35-47. What impact, obviously, will LeBron James have on this Lakers team and their record?
There's no doubt that I think the Lakers will get over 35 wins. Will they get over 50, though, is the major question. I don't see that happening, considering last year only two teams in the West, Golden State and Houston, had over 50 wins.
Walker into the front court. Down 2. For 3. His first effort off the mark. Lakers at the controls right now to Danny Green. And he's fouled. Davis going to the line for 2.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Anthony Davis, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 79% at the line. Knocks down the first.
That's a bucket. That's a bucket.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Into the front court, it's Walker. Down 4. Los Angeles, they have it. To Davis. Anthony Davis. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Across the timeline, it's Walker. Down 6. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs to guard on the next play down the court.
To Davis. Jason Tatum pins it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
To Hayward. Anthony Davis sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
James to Davis and stuffs it home. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Hayward. Here comes the screen. Has a chance. The screen sets him up for 2.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Here's Rondo with it. They lead it. 4-point game. To Davis. Tatum grabs the rebound. Walker with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Down the lane, but the shot won't fall.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jarring is only going to escalate.
Walker into the front court, trailing by 4. Jay, for one, Schrader Danny was Danny Ainge. Celtics didn't do that much, but Eastern Conference didn't see much change either.
Yeah, they didn't need to do anything if you're the Boston Celtics. You already have all the pieces to the puzzle. There's no doubt about it. The Celtics are now in the driver's seat.
Tatum No good. That's great defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Anthony Davis. He's now 4 for 6.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Celtics have it to Hayward. Cruises inside for 2.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
LeBron with it up top. 10-6 our score. Trying to cash in. LeBron, not that time. Into the front court, it's Walker. Looking to make something happen. Here comes the screen. To Walker. Lets it fly from long range. Can't defend it any better. Kemba Walker misses. Danny Green to Davis. Nothing going here on that drive. Danny Green to Cousins. Down low for Davis. Had a chance, but it's no good. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. To Davis. To Kyle Kuzma. James. Message received. Well defended.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Kemba Walker up against Cook. Deep three at the buzzer. A three-pointer at the buzzer is good. They can check it all they want, but that clearly was fired in time. And it gives them the lead after one quarter. Second quarter set to start. Neither team set the tone to start this one. Jay, do you expect that to change?
Well, both teams had their rhythm. They established the tempo that they wanted to play at. But ultimately, something has to give. Some team has to draw a line in the sand.
Screen coming. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Add 2 points to the board.
I 100% guarantee you that was not the play call, but a bucket is a bucket.
Los Angeles has the basketball to Howard. Anthony Davis lets it go. Anthony Davis. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
The versatility of Anthony Davis makes him one of the most special players in the league today. He can score on you with his back to the basket, but if you also leave him open on the perimeter, he's going to knock that down with ease.
Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
It's Cook with the basketball. They're down 3. To Howard. Davis. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. For 3. Now that's a contest.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Work it down to Brown. To Cantor. And that's rebounded by the Lakers. Kuzma. To Davis. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Okay, that time it was effective. But a really good defender will put that in their memory bank.
To Cantor. Dwight Howard rejects it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
And 2 for AD.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas. Or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here comes some changes. Kemba Walker up against Cook. It goes down. He improvises and scores.
When I think about Kemba Walker, I think about a self-made elite PG. He's a little guy that thrives amongst the NBA giants, and he's fearless. Let me tell you about how fearless he is. Even Alvin Gentry said he's probably the biggest competitor he's ever seen. You could put him right up there with the likes of Kobe Bryant from a competitive standpoint. That goes to show you that Walker will do anything and everything to beat you every possession.
Screen coming. To Caldwell Pope. 5 to shoot for Los Angeles. Caldwell Pope. Boston secures the rebound. Across the timeline, it's Walker. His team up by 1. To Cantor. JaVale McGee sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Here comes the screen. Has a look. And buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Enes Kanter tips it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
To Kemba Walker. From long range. And Kemba Walker knocks it down for 3.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. New blood coming in for both sides. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
If LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A., that means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
Kemba Walker in a matchup with Quinn Cook. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. To James. The pass set it all up.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Walker with the basketball. Under a minute to go before halftime. Nothing going here on that drive. Give it to him. Kemba Walker, 4 out of 7.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
Cook to bring it into the front court. 4 points the differential as we come up on halftime. Free throws coming up.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big-time play.
LeBron James at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 73%. First one, count it. Two for 2 on that trip. Walker into the front court. The margin is 2. Halftime on the horizon. Down to 5 on the 24. To Walker. Going to launch beyond the arc. Look out, Kemba hitting the tough shots here.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
The quarter comes to an end. The Celtics have the lead.
Time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Celtics worked hard for their halftime lead. Clearly, the number of 3-pointers these guys scored in the first half was incredible, and if they can keep that up, it's going to be tough to keep that team down. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Boston Celtics. The Lakers have dug themselves a bit of a hole after 2 quarters. When you see how many 3-pointers they've attempted, it doesn't justify the fact they haven't landed a single one. It's time for them to man up and attack the basket.
Game track. Bench points.
The Los Angeles Lakers are getting enough bench production in this contest. The reserves need to step up and start making an impact in this game.
Player of the half.
Tatum was lighting up the scoreboard in the first half, and I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure out what it'll take to slow him down. He looks like he's in a zone.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Hayward. Nothing going here on that drive. Layup goes down. Well done.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Lakers ball to Davis. Got it.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Kemba Walker. Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one.
Ed, here's a next level comment for you. K-Walk is one of the rare guys in the league today that blurs the lines between the streets and the league.
James to Danny Green. James. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Tatum, not that time. To Cousins. And the basket good at the rim.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to cement his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Hayward. Shot from the lane won't go. Rondo with the basketball. The deficit now up to 5. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Ball's controlled by Boston. Sizing up the defense. Kemba Walker sizing up Cousins. The pass taken away by the Lakers. Cousins to James. Here comes the screen. The drive right to the basket. Short jumper won't fall. Into the front court, it's Walker. Up by 3. Defender was right there. He has to know better.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
Here comes the screen. Driving is Rondo, but his shot won't fall. Across the timeline, it's Walker. Leads 3. Down to 5 on the 24. Has a chance. That's no good. Into the front court comes Rondo. His guy's down 3. James to Davis. Oh, emphatic slam. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
To Walker. Hayward. From the painted area, won't go down. Wide open look, won't go.
And would you like to be in the lead? Of course you would, but still, I like the fact that you got an open shot. Eventually, those will start going in.
And he's fouled. Davis going to the line for two.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
And hits the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Brown into the front court. His guys now down by a point. Here comes the screen. To Hayward. To Jaylen Brown. Somehow finds a way to get it to go. Can't fault the D.
You know, Ed, people don't understand. Tough shots are practiced every single day. With all these different contraptions out there to contest your shot, guys shoot 500 made shots a day. This is the new norm.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. To Howard. Runner here won't go down. Knocks it down from mid-range.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Lakers at the controls right now. JaVale McGee. To James. Oh, you've got to get that one to go. Gordon Hayward able to recover with the block. James. Off the assist.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Number 23, LeBron James.
To Jaylen Brown. JaVale McGee snatching it out of the air. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by JaVale McGee. No good. Long key from three-quarters court. Three-quarters down with the Celtics in front. It's Lakers ball as we start the fourth quarter. We've got a one-possession game going on. This has the look of a race that's going down to the wire.
And it looked that way from the very beginning, but this is where the coaches and the best players on the floor really earn their money down the stretch. It's game time.
Superman, Dwight Howard. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
To Jaylen Brown. Couldn't keep it in. Out of bounds off Jaylen Brown. Rondo into the front court. Leads just a point. Davis. Nice finish at the rim.
I love when I see smaller players finish in the paint amongst the trees. But if you're a big on the other side, you can't let that happen so easy.
Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Here comes the screen. To Marcus Smart. And Davis there to grab the rebound. Kuzma. To Davis. Deep right corner. Deep two there. Won't go. To Jaylen Brown. Trying to cash in. And the rebound comes down to Green. Davis. A bad pass, and the Celtics have it. Anthony Davis. Huge block.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Count it. And the foul. He's going to the line for a free throw.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Jason Tatum trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 82%. The free throw, good. Converts on the three-point play. And the margin is down to 2. Here's Rondo with it. He'll run the offense. Kuzma. Screen coming. Nothing going here on that drive. Won't go. Rebound hauled in by the Celtics. Well defended. Shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Celtics have it.
Screen.
Take stock of the floor. Here comes the screen. Walker to Hayward. Gets a look. Can't hit.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Short jumper won't go down. And he hits. Now the Lakers going to use a timeout. That's their first. Leaves them with 1 remaining the rest of the way.
And this is where habits come into play. Players think they can turn that switch on and off at their beckoning call, but it doesn't work that way. That's why coaches talk about practicing good habits on a daily basis, because they show up in the fourth.
Luke Walton shifting gears as the subs enter the game. To James. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free two.
LeBron James. He's got 2 shots coming. Hasn't missed yet. First free throw is good. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Walker with the basketball. His guys now trailing by a point. To Marcus Smart. Walker. Gets it in the left corner. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Hayward. Man, that was a tough shot.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
LBJ with it. And he'll go to the foul line.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
First one goes down. Able to convert on both free throws. Walker into the front court. All tied up, just underway in this fourth quarter. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
Tie ball game. Make this possession count.
And he'll head to the line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Anthony Davis, a couple of free throws on the way. He's perfect from the line so far. And he connects on the first free throw. And he makes them both. Has a look. Shot by Hayward, no good.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Gets it to go, and the foul.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
LeBron James at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He's been steady, 83% at the line. Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. The lead is up to 5. Boston with the basketball. Nothing going here on that drive. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
Now ready with a couple of free throws.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximal effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2. Celtics have it. To Hayward. Probing the defense. Walker. The pass taken away by the Lakers. And they're going to play this one out to its conclusion as we get an intentional foul. That means free throws coming up in what is a 7-point game.
Good foul right there. You want to stop the clock.
First one, count it. No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Into the front court, it's Walker. His club's staring up at an 8-point deficit. To Hayward. Walker knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Now an intentional foul, and they get it with 9 seconds remaining.
This is a close game, and possessions are at a premium. That's a good move to stop the clock.
And hits the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer, Gordon Hayward. That's how it's done. He's now shooting 5 for 7. The Lakers get the victory as they take care of business at home. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers got the win in a close game. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Celtics just couldn't close this one out. The number of threes they scored was astounding. But as we all know, the most important total is not the number of threes. It's the total number of points on the board. And they didn't have enough of them. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Boston Celtics.
Game track. Field goals.
From an offensive standpoint, this was a quality game. The same can't be said for the defense. But still, it turned out to be an entertaining matchup.
Player of the game.
Anthony Davis wasn't satisfied with just getting steals. He had to insist on getting a bunch of blocks as well. Now that's what I call defense.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.